Hey everybody and happy Halloween. Uh, Today I'm going to be going over a game that I just played as a Riven mid, and I got 14 kills in 19 minutes or 18 minutes or something stupid like that. I know I primarily make content regarding Camille, and that's what a lot of people are here for, but bear with me. This game will teach you how to utilize a melee mid, whether it be Riven or Camille. They're pretty much interchangeable because they play the same playstyle, right? They're trying to get ahead in lane. They're trying to look for early solo kills. They're trying to play aggressively, invade with their jungler, and do as much as they can to snowball the game. So you might have never played Riven in your life, but it doesn't matter. We're not gonna go over my mechanics or anything like that much. We're gonna go over the focus today will be how to close out a winning game, right? A lot of people ask me that question all the time. What do you do when you're ahead? What do I do when I have 5 kills on my laner, right? Do I just keep playing for solo kills? Do I push down for towers so I get objectives? Well, I hope this game will help you understand what to do in regards to your elo as well, because I know this is D1 North America, right? But it doesn't matter. I think everyone can learn something from this game. Even if you don't even play mid, this is a good thing to know if you're a jungler, because this jungler made a lot of mistakes and was really frustrating to play with. So let's fast forward into the game. We got late invade here, killed the Janna. I get Seraphine to land a slower stun, whatever her ability does, and then we got a free kill. We killed Xin too because he kind of trolled it. Yone killed me in return. I come back with double longsword. I get another kill. Get 2 more kills. Okay, awesome. I am 4-1. How to proceed? What do I do to win the game? So, there are some things we can generally say. The first thing is, I need to never die. My shutdown will make my death worth a lot of gold for the enemy team, and it will negate our lead almost completely. Right? It's a 4v5 right now in terms of kills. Like they have 4, we have 5. But if I die one time, everything's just equal, right? You see how we have a small gold lead? Because we got more assists than they did. I think that's how we have gold lead. And we got 1 more kill. So if I die, my lead is pretty much negated, right? I have about the same amount as the shutdown in terms of gold lead on Yone, right? So that's pretty much 600. That's 800 gold I have on him. If he kills me, 600 of that gold just goes away, and I'm only up by 200 gold, which is nothing. 800 gold lead is very substantial. 600 is not. So, rule number 1, never die. Rule number 2, and he also got 2 kills, mind you, right? Rule number 2, only go for safe, consistent plays. I don't need to take risks. I don't need to do anything flashy. I don't need to outplay anybody. I don't need to be a hero. All I gotta do is be consistent. That goes with not die. Consistency is key. We got to do the tried and true way. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're not trying to... No, there's no reason to take risks because we win the game as long as I can snowball my advantage. So those 2 things are very straightforward and they're very much common sense. Yet so many people struggle with understanding this. You just have to play consistently. You have to not take risks and you have to not die. So I know that's easier said than done, to be fair, but like at no point should I just flash in 1v4 or, do something of that nature. I'm just looking to, or like, I don't want to just tower down. I'm not trying to finesse it, right? So let's rewind a little bit, okay? Let's go off of the information that we have. I know I fast forward this because all I did was shove away, but it's important to understand the information I have available to me and how that will decide what I want to do with my time and with my advantage. That's another like thing that you must understand. Like you don't just, it's not just one thing you do. You what you do with your advantage depends on the state of the game. We got to look at what's going on in the game to figure out what's going to happen, what I'm going to do. So after we kill, I get 2 more kills right after coming back. Okay, Xin dies and he's smiteless. Okay, this is important. Okay, he dies to Kai'Sa and he's smiteless. We also have perfect information of the enemy jungle right now, because these 2 wards pretty much tell us everything that Xin will do, right? If Xin wants to full clear topside, we will not see him on this ward, and thus we'll know he full cleared. If he does blue to red, we'll see that he has blue buff. If he does blue Grom to red, we'll see he has ACS, right? If he runs back to his red right now and does his red, we'll see him cross this ward. So we have perfect information, which is really important because Graves has a lead on Xin right now, getting 4 assists, and also having a winning mid lane. So our goal is to kill Xin as much as we can and to invade him. Graves loves to play in the enemy jungle. He loves to invade. Xin cannot fall behind. So if Xin falls behind, Graves will outscale him, right? Well, look at our comp. Our comp scales to the moon with Karthus and Graves. Our comp's kind of weird, to be fair, but regardless, our comp scales super, super hard. So Graves and I need to shut down Xin. We need to play in his enemy jungle. Why can't we just randomly do this? Why can't I just say we need to invade, we need to... Well, for one, I'm 4-1. Number 2, he has no flash, which is insane because the champ has no defensive mechanisms. He cannot get away from us. He has a knock-up, a slow, and a targeted dash. Graves has phase rush and flash still. I am the most mobile character in the game right now. There's no way he can escape us. So because we have perfect information of his jungle with just this one ward, we don't even need this ward, we can just track him and kill him. We can just search and destroy. Wherever he is, we can just go and kill him. So that's our goal right now. And I can leave lane anytime I want because I will have what's called lane priority. Lane priority is pretty much being stronger than your opponent, making it so that you can shove in waves, and when you shove in a wave into the tower, you can leave lane and do whatever you want because you won't be missing minions if you just cleared them all. And the enemy will be missing minions because it's under the tower, so if they leave their lane, they'll lose the minions under the tower. So I can get, this is called lane priority. When you shove in a wave and you get priority, you can leave and you won't lose anything. The enemy will. So I can keep getting priority. I can keep following Graves into the enemy jungle, and we can keep killing Xin. Xin cannot play the game. No matter where Zen goes, we can follow and kill him. If Zen can't farm, then he can't pressure any of these lanes. And me and Graves can. We can just go bot lane and dive and go top lane and dive. This is why the game is so dependent on mid and jungle. Pretty much the game state right now is mid gap, which is determined on jungle gap, and jungle gap is determined on mid gap. Like, mid and jungle duo can take over any game as long as they work together. It's hard to play mid if you're 1v2, obviously. That's why you need jungle there to help you. So we're both ahead. We're both super strong. We can take over the game. It doesn't matter. The result of bot lane does not matter. The result of top lane does not matter. Everyone in this game is irrelevant other than me and Graves. We can single-handedly take over the game no matter what the enemy does. No matter how he paths, there's no world where we can lose unless Kai'Sa, I mean, if they AFK, sure. But as long as we just go, they could even die a couple of times. It doesn't matter. They cannot overcome the strength of Riven and Graves. So, with that all being understood, right? I'm pretensing all of this with that information because it's important to understand how the game works in order to understand how to win. So we know that we're the ones in the driving seat right now. We're the ones that can. We are the ones that decide how the game goes. So we understand we have to not die. We have to play aggressively. We have to use what we know to our advantage, like how we have the ward and how Zin's no flash, and use our lead by spending our gold and looking to kill Zin. So we see him on this ward. Okay, he has 4 CS. So what he did is after he died, he ran back to red and he did his red, and now he's walking topside. Perfect information, like I said. If he's not on this, if he does not show here on this ward, we'll know that he went top, and then Graves can go down to his bot side. So because we know it's reverse of that, he did his red and now he's going topside. Oh, look at that! Ping has come down onto his blue. Look at that. Me and Graves are holding hands, ready to kill the Xin. He has no chance of escaping, right? Let's say Xin clues in. He's like, okay, maybe this is warded, right? Let's say they had a ward here. They don't have no vision. Zione should have tried to ward, but I don't think they have any wards. I don't know. They pretty much had no... There's nothing they can do, right? Because even if this is warded, well, so what? What will Xin do? He'll just go back to his boss side and Graves will take everything. So then Xin will only have like 3 camps done. Graves will have a full clear pretty much. And Xin fell behind, and we know where Xin is, so Xin can never get off ganks. He can never pressure. He'll always be behind in levels. we can potentially kill him too if he's a bad player like he is. So we are holding hands into them, and I understand maybe you'll in your silver games you won't have a jungler this smart to follow you. Yes, that's true. So you got to do what you can, and maybe I ping blue buff and Graves wants to full clear. That's okay. You're gonna see this happen a couple times, right? No player's perfect. Everyone's gonna make mistakes. Everyone has their own idea how to play the game. He even like was flaming me for pinging him. It's North America. You're gonna have to expect this kind of play in this region. So, unfortunately, we don't like play this perfectly. It's not like Graves did everything right. It's not like I did everything right. I did make some mistakes too. But that's not the point. The point is the mentality you need to have, plus like the idea of what we're doing here, right? We know where Xin is. So I do not like how Graves played this. He eased in without me. Graves cannot just full 100% kill Xin from full health, right? He'll, especially because Xin has phase rush, right? There's a chance that Xin can live if he procs phase rush and runs to his top side, especially because Ryze can come down and stun. So I would have liked him to wait for me to go, because if Zin's on blue, there's a chance he gets away. A slim chance, but there's a chance, because I don't have a way over the wall. So like, I don't know why he just didn't wait. We should just walk together. Xin has no idea. Makes no sense. But there's no chance Xin can escape here. Free kill. Right? Graves takes the Gromp. Graves takes his blue. Now I'm giving up a wave mid lane for this, but it's worth it because of how, like, it's one wave, so what? I'm up so much gold already. I'm up 1,000 gold on Yone. One wave is nothing. And I got jungle super far ahead, right? Which gets me ahead, because if Graves is ahead, he can do stuff for me, right? It's a two-way street, like I said. If I scratch his back, he'll scratch mine. So me giving up, I'm sacrificing a wave to help him out. Same with my, like, I'm pretty much investing into this Graves, right? Which, once again, that's not a good thing to do in low elo. Don't get me wrong. That's not a good thing to do in low elo. It's not a good thing to do in this elo. It's not a good thing to do in this region, unless you have a player that you know as your jungler. Right? If I have Tarzan, I'm doing this for Tarzan, right? If I have some random auto-filled ADC jungle that is playing Graves for the third time, like, no, I'm not giving him shit. I'm taking every resource. So in this circumstance, I'm doing a little bit of both. I took the kill, so I'm giving some resource back to him by leashing him crab. I could have taken the crab for myself, but I think it's better, especially in this matchup, to get Graves a lead. So we leashed crab for Graves, and I'm not really, I only lost 3 melees for it, so it's not that in the world. And then now, what do we do? So, this is where you got to put on your thinking cap. And what would you do if you're me in this situation? Same, if you're Camille, right? Think about it like if you're Camille. If you're Riven, if you're Talon, any melee mid would really play this the same way. Would you... first of all, we got to ask, where is Xin going to run next? Okay. Would he run back topside, where he knows Graves has left nothing but probably one wolf? He should keep the wolf up, so that the camp doesn't respawn. Or will he run bot side where he knows his Raptors and Krugs are up and crab? The answer is bot side. He'll never run top side. There's no point. There's 0 point. He gets nothing from it. He'll come back to nothing. Zen knows this, so he's like, okay, let's go to top crab. But the issue, this is why the position's unplayable for Zen. This is why the game should have been opened, right? The position's unplayable for Zen. Because if he runs top, or if he runs to bot crab, he'll get cut off by Seraphine and Kaisa, or I don't know if I pronounced her name right. Whatever the fuck, pink hair. She looks like grown-up Zoe, kind of. These two will help me cut off Xin if he goes for crab. So, guess what we do? We shove in the wave, and then we walk to crab. Oh, look at that. If he's on Raptors, okay, I take the crab, and he gets 2 camps. He literally just gets to farm 3 camps. He'd do red, Raptors, Krugs, that's it. He couldn't farm anything else for the next 3 minutes. He had nothing better to do. Like, literally, there's nothing he could do. If you want Raptors, Krugs, he could probably go bot and look for a gank, but then we'll know where he is, because he's not topside. So bot should just walk back and they'll want to die for the gank. So Zen will have to soak EXP, take minions from his laners, or just sit and do nothing in his jungle, waiting for camps. If he tries to invade, he's just killing himself, literally. He has no flash, he has no prio. That'd be really bad to do. So, yeah, at this point, he's probably tilted, like I would be too. He tries to sneak the crab, but no way. No chance. We're here. And we kill him. Doesn't matter if I'm Riven, Camille, Talon, I would have played this the same way. And you could be a control mage and you'd play it the same way. This mainly has to do with just a mid lane in general, right? So, awesome. We killed Xin. What can he do? Literally nothing. We know that his, like, if you're Xin, the only thing you can do is hope that we die to you. We hope that we fuck up and we go in and kill ourselves and give a shutdown. That's the only way we can lose this. So if we just play decently well, I'm just too strong. So how to continue out from this position? I have 1,800 gold to spend. This is a perfect back timing. Remember what I talked about with priority? I have the wave shoved into his tower. So why is this a good recall timing? I have no minions to farm because what we can do to know where their next wave is look at our wave. If our wave is right here, that means their wave is right here. Or, wrong tower. This was the, I'm sorry. That was the wrong tower. That was the wrong tower. It's the tier, is this tier 3? It's the inhibitor tower, right? I was looking at the wrong tower. If our wave is by the inhibitor, their wave's by the inhibitor. So, me knowing this, because they're equidistant from each other, I can recall right now. Because by the time this wave gets to the middle, I'll already be back here because of how fast I am. I'm going Relentless Hunter. I have a bunch of mobility because Riven can just use her dashes freely. I have boots in 3 minutes. That doesn't matter, but point is I have a lot of mobility. And I'll also be getting Ghostblade too. So at the very most, I'll miss 1 or 2 melees. So what? I get to spend my 1,800 gold. I'll get my Ghostblade. I'll be super, super strong. 3 melees is nothing, especially with this advantage. So this is a perfect time to recall. I don't lose any minions because I already cleared out the wave. And Yone is stuck in lane farming this. He doesn't want to just leave right now because he'll miss all these minions. And furthermore, unless Yone can kill all these minions, the wave will still push back to me. But I think he does kill them all. Yeah, he does. If he left some of these up, the wave would still push back into me and I could freeze. Fortunately, the wave reset because he had enough damage to just burst it down. But I lost. Okay, I don't know why I was in. Oh, I think I was waiting for gold because I was in shop for quite a while. Okay. If I was not waiting for gold, I could have gotten back to the wave way faster. But I was waiting for my Ghostblade because I had it. I wanted to keep my pot for more effective help. And I had like 20 gold away from Ghostblade. So, I waited for Ghostblade. No biggie. I lost a wave for it, but it's worth it because Ghostblade is broken. 5 minutes into the game when everyone else is on components. Yone has boots and daggers. I have a full bot Ghostblade. It's definitely worth the wave that I sacrificed for it. So, I did get 6 very late, to be fair. That was the trade-off. I'm only level 5, Yone is like almost 6. So I did, because of how much, right, remember I lost a wave when I walked to the blue buff, right? I lost a wave just now. I lost some, I keep losing minions here and there. And I'm definitely feeling that because I'm level 5. But the trade-off is, I don't even need 6. You're going to see how much damage I can do. So why do I start walking bot? Because Graves is no longer playing in the enemy jungle, and that's fine. Graves should just be living in the enemy jungle. He has the spawn timers of Gromp because he did it. He's the one that killed he killed Gromp. Right? So we can just take a look here at what time he killed it at. Which is around, the 3-minute mark, 3:30. Okay, so he killed Gromp, he killed Blue, he killed Crab, and he killed Wolves. He can know when these respawn, because jungle camps spawn in 2 minutes. So he knows the wolves spawn at 6 minutes, he knows this spawns at 5:30. You can just approximate. So what Graves should do is Graves should meet these camps as they spawn. And be here. Ready to take them, ready to kill Xin as they spawn. After he clears his jungle. That's how he should plan out his pathing. He didn't do that though. If you notice, when camps are spawning, he's on his raptors. But why not just kill Gromp, wolves, and then do his raptors Crux? It'd be way more efficient, and you could potentially kill Xin. Because we know he's tilted, we know he's rage pathing. So why not get another free kill? And I was pinging him to go in. And he called me a dog. He called me a dog. So I said, okay, fine. I stopped typing to him. He's not going to listen to me. So what can we do now that our teammate doesn't want to listen to us? Best idea to do? Roam. Be a second jungler. I get lane priority by shoving in the wave. Sorry for going back. I should have just... I have a horrible timeline with how I explain things. I shove in the wave. And I got priority. I can leave lane because I missed nothing. Yone can't leave lane and follow me because first of all, we'll know that he follows me so I can kill him. Right? He knows I'm a nuke right now. I'm a walking nuke. If he follows me into the jungle, I can wait here and just kill him. One shot. I'm also going electrocute too, so I have so much burst. He has to also want to get these minions because the only thing he has going for him is EXP lead. He wants to get 6, and he wants a cannon wave. This is a lot of gold that he's missing if he just walks away from this. I have my wave shoved in. I don't have to be in wave lane. I don't miss anything. Start walking bot. I get a ward. All right, I don't think I have a ward. If I had a ward, I would have put it here already. But I think I want sweeper. I should have gotten sweeper when I recalled because denying vision is way more important than getting vision when you're this far ahead. I want to be spam ganking, so I want to be denying wards and denying vision. So if I had a ward, I would have put it here to get more vision of Zed because we have no wards in their jungle because Graves is playing in his jungle for some reason. And yeah, they're up too far. Wave's pushing to our team. So perfect gank timing. I miss nothing because the wave is just met in the middle. I'll probably miss the wave because Yone will shove it. But giving up a wave for 2 kills, I'll take that every time. We know that Jhin and Janna don't have sums either because of what happened in the jungle. So that would have been sums if that was if this was like a normal game. That would have just been sums. But because this is a game where I'm super far ahead, those were 2 more kills. Okay. Do I need to go in for this 1v3? No. Is this a smart idea? No. Do I have 6? No. Do I have flash? No. Why go for this fight? It's completely irrational. Just let them die. Don't try to save Graves and Karthus. Let's see why this happened. Why did these 2 die? Because Graves was invading when I'm on the other side of the map, which you can't do. Yone will get here first. It doesn't matter how much farther Graves is ahead of Xin. 600 gold advantage, sure, but that doesn't mean anything if it's a 2v3. Karthus will come down too, but, I mean, it's 2v3 after all. I am all the way bot lane, and he's invading. This is really bad. He should have died sooner if Yone and Xin clued in. Because look at how early he goes into the jungle. I'm all the way bot lane. They know I'm bot lane too. So they know I can't be here. And they see him on a ward, and he keeps going anyway. And they see him right here. Xin should be spamming the fuck out of Graves and be calling Karthus or Ryze to come down and snare him. And Yone should be walking, right? Which they kind of do. They do that. Ryze should have met Graves way sooner. She should have hit the blast cone and try to zone the Graves and try to kill him. Because he has a way out right now. He could just leave because Ryze didn't help. But I don't know. This is North America for you. This is D1, D2. North America, as you can see, very talented players. Instead of hitting the blast cone, he BM'd and he got himself killed. Because I guess we're forfunding it. And I could have helped by like maybe kills in something, but it's not worth it. I'll die. I'll give 800 gold away. And then the game's close. Look at how the game's already close as it is. It shouldn't be. I'm 6-1, but the score's 6-9. We're only up, you know, well, we are up a substantial amount of gold, but still. If I die there, we're up 2k. But if I die there, then we're only up 1k. See how insane that is? 1 death means everything in this game. Deaths are so bad to happen, actually. They're so bad to happen. You have to make sure you don't die, right? 2k gold lead goes to 1k through 1 death. How insane is that? So, I just let them die. Okay, Graves, they don't have shutdowns, so it's fine. I can't really do much. I'll just let them die. So, what do? I make smart moves instead, right? I go for guaranteed kills that are safe and easy, like this one on Yone. Here, he could have flashed, actually. This was bad by me. He could have technically flashed my 3rd Q. So this was actually a really bad combo by me. I should not have gone for this, because if technically he was in W animation, but still. If he was a better player, he would have flashed. He wouldn't have W there, and he would have flashed. So I only got this kill because he's dumb. But all in all, that was a safe play. We trade flashes, it's not the end of the world. I didn't die to him. And he'll lose the wave anyway, because he'll be low. He's bad, I got the kill. Okay. If I was a better player, I would have had a better combo, I would have killed him. Or he would have backed up sooner if he was smarter. But point is, instead of going for a risky play, I extend our advantage rather than close it, right? It's now a 3k gold advantage because I'm super strong. So if I went for an inconsistent play, it would be 1k. But because I went for the consistent play, it's now 3k. You see how that works? I get Tab Eyes, Kindle for CDR. Riven needs CDR a lot. And mobility is super good, especially into their comp where they have 380s. Right? Tabs are super strong here. Super valuable. I'm a speed demon now. Look how fast I travel. My movement speed is 400 in combat, and it's like 430 something out of combat. It's something insane. 460 out of combat. That's not balanced. Riven's already super mobile. It's really 460. I guess I have all stacks of Relentless Hunter. No, I'm missing one. I have to kill Rice. So I start walking top after getting priority. See how every time I move, I get priority first? Part of it has to do with the fact that if I just leave lane, they'll see me. Another thing you'll notice is that whenever I walk to other lanes, I don't just go there right away. You see how I kind of run back? There, I was angling, which is bad. It's really bad to do that because he'll know what I'm looking to do. Let's play from his perspective. So he sees me shove this. You see how he sees me he knows I clicked over here because my character started moving this way. But then I try to click back here to hide my intention. And then I also clicked here again. That's really bad. What I needed to do was walk further back. If anything, I should angle myself this way so he thinks I'm going this side of the jungle, and then wrap myself around over to go to top. Because we can see that Karthus is low and out of mana, and that Ryze is looking for combat. But, unfortunately, I gave away my intention by moving really bad. And now, they know. You see how they get pings? You see how there's Mia pings and there's a danger ping? Because they saw me go like this. If they saw me go like this, they'd be danger pinging bot lane. And then I could probably sneak a kill on Ryze. So that's really important to do. That's also why you get priority first, so that way they can't see you. And that's why warding in the middle of the lane is super strong to do as well. If you watch me stream, I do that a lot. I just ward in the middle so I can see what the enemy does. So, they spotted me out. No biggie. Didn't lose anything. I get priority again, and I start moving again. I get nothing? Okay. I get priority again, start moving again. I get nothing? Okay. Let's get the tower. Yone's top, right? Because there's nothing to move to. Sometimes there's just nowhere to go. Sometimes you shove, and there's nowhere to go. Right? I'm not needed top lane, Zen's just dead. If I just walk top, I'll get nothing. If I walk bot, there's no bot lane to kill. I don't really want to recall right now, because I only have 700 gold. So, sometimes you can just chill. Just try to kill plants, try to get health from plants, try to clear wards, try to look for wards, try to sweep. If I have a sweeper, I'd want to sweep right now. Sometimes you don't have to necessarily go to a lane fully. You can just start walking halfway. And there's nothing there? Okay, go back. I think Graves should be able to kill Xin with no problem. And yeah, he did. I don't think there's any kill top lane because Yone will just run as soon as he sees me. So I get plating here. That's another option. Instead of leaving lane, you can just get plating if you're lane instead of lane. So that's what I do. I get priority again. And now I'm trying to hunt Xin. Xin should be at large again because he just died and he's respawning. So it'd be cool here if I could get priority and run around and try to look for Xin. So that's my idea here. And then I see combat bot lane. So once again, you see how I walk. I guess I don't have the best idea of fog because I needed to walk back further. So I have to. This is a good thing I'm reviewing this, right? I can see my mistake here. I thought fog is here, but it's actually back further. So I tried to go like this to sneak where I was going, and then I run bot lane because I see that there's combat bot lane. So they spot me out on a ward, unfortunately. That's fine. I just take the crab. Taking jungle camps is another thing you can do with priority, which is easy to do as Riven or Camille, who have, when you get Tiamat as Camille, you can take camps, no problem. So, I see another gank ball. I see another opportunity ball lane. You see how it's just a pattern at this point. There's nothing new I'm doing. It's just consistent play, not taking risk, getting priority first, sneaking my movement, try not to make myself look obvious, and roaming to lanes that are up too far. It's just a flowchart. So I see bot lane's up too far. Free kill. That was a horrible R by me, I know. My Riven's not the... I used to main this champ. My Riven's not what it used to be. But that doesn't matter. I get a free kill. Easy peasy. We get Janus flash as well. Which is arguably better than a kill at this point. Because that we can just keep killing over the next 2 or 3 minutes. So, I see top lane is gankable, right? Graves took my wave. He was mad at... I don't know why. This is NA. This is just NA. He's denying me resources for whatever reason after I'm carrying the game. It's okay, though. It is what it is. So he took my wave, so I have no reason to run back mid, right? There's no wave to get. I don't need to get... I already have priority. He got prior for me, I guess. So I might as well go top lane. There's no gank ball lane. Kais is out of lane. Seraphine's warding. Top lane is in combat. Ryze is looking to kill Karthus. I see this opportunity. Easy peasy. Free kill. Xin was there as well, so good thing I was there because it got us 2 free kills. But same idea. Consistent play, getting priority, and then roaming. This is why looking around the map is really important. Gotta be paying attention to these things. So I go for the same trick. That's what he should have done the first time. It's flash my third Q. He was ready for it this time. I make the same mistake twice. But it's just straight flashes. No big deal. My R is on like a 60-second cooldown at this point. So I have 35% CDR. So look at that. I recall after getting prio. I spend my gold. And I start walking top. Because it's probably a free kill. Since I have look at my movement speed right now. I have 518 movement speed plus 1,000 dashes. I am just a speed demon. Even if there's no kill here, I lose nothing because of how fast I get around the map. This is so hard to play against. If you're someone like Rise, no mobility, there's just nothing you can do. I'm in his lane 24/7. I feel bad for him because that's just so tilting playing against a roaming Talon or being on the receiving end of this treatment. But I have 8 kills at this point. So the game is 21-8. 23-9, I guess now. A bunch of kills happen. Bot lane, 23-10. We're up 10k gold. The game is pretty much done, but we'll keep going. I'll just put it on times 8 at this point. I keep going for free kills, right? I see an opportunity, I take it. Notice how all these fights, they're always one-sided. There's no risk involved. I'm not outplaying. I'm not trying to make a montage here. I'm just going for consistent shit. I see 2 kills, I take 2 kills. I see a 1v1, I take a 1v1. I see a 1v2, I take a 1v2. I don't take 2v3s. I don't take 1v4s. I'm not trying to make a montage here. I'm trying to win a game. So we gotta just play safe and easy. This is super easy to do. There's no skill requirement for what I'm doing. It's just pure macro. I could be on 150 ping right now and the game wouldn't change. I'm very sloppy with a lot of these combos. I'm very sloppy. But it doesn't matter. At this point, it's 18-minute mark. I have 14 kills. Because I'm just running around getting kills. There's not much else to show. Because I don't want to make this video too long. So, with that being said, to recap. Safe. The rest of the game is just we just kind of for fun. I was kind of trolling a little bit here. Like I died a couple of times where I shouldn't have. But we're pretty much trolling the game at this point. Like I was like BM. I was with my girlfriend here. We were walking together. Nice and we had some fun walking through the jungle together. Experimenting Summoner's Rift. They might change the map a little bit more with the new season. Who knows? So we're getting a good look of the map while it lasts. But pretty much from this point on, like the game's just for fun. We're up 1,500 gold or 15k gold. We have inhibitors taken. Surprisingly, we didn't do Drake once, but it's like that's just how Graves decided to play. He just didn't want to do. He was just invading and ganking 24/7. We have 60 kills in 22 minutes. There wasn't time for Drake. I could have sold it at one point, but it's not that big of a deal. The game was over already. Drake is like a scaling thing. We don't need to scale. You can see my room is pretty sloppy. I just missed WQ. But to recap, consistent plays. Don't go for something risky. Don't die. Dying is too important to do. You die, you give away too much gold. Playing around the information you have. We use the wards to our advantage. We know where Xin can and can't be based on the ward. We know when his camps will spawn, so we can play accordingly. Playing with my teammates. I'm doing what Graves wants me to do. If he wants to invade, I'll invade with him. If he doesn't want to do the right play, okay. Don't force anything. Don't flame him. Don't get tilted. Don't ping him. Don't spam ping him. Don't get him to tilt. Don't get him to throw. Just whatever. He wants to do his own thing, he'll do his own thing. It's fine. And the fourth thing is priority. Getting priority, understanding why it's valuable, understanding how to avoid them seeing you, what you're doing. And yeah, using priority to your advantage. Looking around the map constantly to see if there's lanes to be ganked, the health bar of your allies and enemies. All those things are important because that will determine whether you can roam or not. Like for example, one of the first roams, I'll just quickly go back. I see that these two are up really far. Right here. No, this is the first kill. I think I get 1 kill and Jin gets a kill or something. It was this one. We can see here that the wave is coming to our allies, and these two are flashless and half health. I can see this way back here, right? I don't just go bot lane. I don't just start walking bot lane and then look and be like, oh, they're gankable. No. I'm right here. I walk out of range. And then I F key over to my allies. Oh, look at that. Wave's coming to Kai'Sa. These guys have to come up to try to shove this. I can go and gank this. They're low, flashless, easy peasy. So, with that being said, hope you have a good Halloween. See you guys later.